Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am here solo this weekend. Well, I was with a bunch of friends, but they have vacated. We are off-grid camping this weekend at Pioneer Flight Museum. They're having one of their biannual air show, car show kind of get-together events. There's lots of like food vendors, World War I planes, World War II planes, lots of classic cars, lots of things to check out here. It's a really cool, kind of like in the middle of nowhere. It's over here kind of in between Seguin and Luling. You really kind of have to know this place even existed to know that this event existed. A lot of locals come here. It is a volunteer facility, so a lot of people volunteer their time to come restore old airplanes, restore old Model A's, Model T's, those kind of things. So it's like a non-profit organization. They do a lot of cool things here. They completely run off of donations, so I'll put their website in the comments below, so if you feel like donating towards their cause or if you want to come out and volunteer your time, I'm sure they'll love to have you. But yeah, man, let's go check it out. I'll start off by kind of like showing you the little camp area. It's pretty cool. So we kind of dry camped in this area last night. We had one of my friends, he had his van over here. He's a kind of van lifer. Another buddy that stayed with me in my camper, but yeah, completely off the grid. It's a beautiful weekend. Last night it got down in the 60s. Right now it's probably 70s, almost 80 degrees, but perfect. A little windy. It did rain last night, but the weather's been pretty nice. As you can see, this place, tons of acreage. They got an airfield over there. They got tons of World War stuff that you like. Why does this stuff exist in Kingsbury, Texas? You know, that's kind of what you're asking yourself as you're walking around. But let's go check it out. All kinds of cars over here. Beetles, old Chevys, new GT 500s. Got a bunch of Triumphs, old MGs. Got a 427 Cobra over here. It's pretty cool. So there's people that walk around this place, volunteers and participants that actually get into like period correct gear. They drive around these cars all the time to create the ambiance. So like, check out this car. Old like Model T style truck. It's a really clean F100.
I like that, man. That's a sled. I bet it is.
So you got this old school bus looking Model A thing that they'll actually drive you around if you would like. You just hop on and you get to drive around the park. It's pretty cool. Later on they'll actually do like a reenactment, like a World War I reenactment. You see these guys will get over here. They'll shoot little fake bullets. There's like a little tank that they fire up. I got a couple here. Plenty of food vendors and seating set up. Here's the tank they'll use for their reenactment. They'll have a little battle between the tank and these poor fellas over here and these machine guns that always lose. It's a 1926 Model TT. Pretty cool panel truck. These are all driving examples. They'll literally drive them around all day while you're here.
Exactly, it's exactly how you play it.
Model A's and Model T's as far as you can see. So you can actually raffle this truck and support the museum by buying these raffle tickets. So this year they're giving away a Chevy truck. I got a few tickets in on this one. Pretty original truck. You have all these neat like period shops, and you got these folks over here that like dress in the period World War I military uniforms and are in character all day long. Old gas station set up. Look at this contraption. This is like a old Model A frame that they made a bunch of like plywood pieces and made it look like an old tank. It's funny. It's like walking into an old shop back in the day. Look at all the old Model A and T wheels and fenders. Like stuck back in time. It's an old Nash straight 8. This is a super rare car right here. old Cyclone motorcycle / bicycle. And these guys will ride these all day long at this show. Those are all working machines. Old Indian motorcycle. That'd be worth some money. So you gotta have your hit and miss engine area here. All different kinds of hit and miss engines. All working, of course. As you can see there, he's demonstrating it. Freshly restored. So addition to this being a car show thing, it's also like a fly-in. So you'll see all these planes out here. These people flew into this morning. They'll hang out and then they'll fly out this afternoon. People will be flying around all day long in their airplanes. Old Stearmans, like biplanes, single wing, etc. But they got some really neat planes out here. Well, check out this thing. A Dormoy bathtub, whatever that is. Like a little light, ultralight plane. So there's the old Stearman. He's been flying around all morning long, taking people for rides. Well, all these people flew in, all these planes. There's at least 30 or 40 of them. Most of them like vintage. The old Piper Cub. Pretty sure everybody knows what the heck that is. If you know nothing about airplanes, everybody's heard something about a Piper Cub. Beautiful plane. See, somebody just flew in. He's about to get out and enjoy the show, but he flew in. It's pretty cool. Somebody else coming in to land at the show. Say 1916 biplane, World War I era. All these planes fly, by the way, all functioning. I mean, look at this stuff. All in Kingsbury, Texas, of all places. I mean, look at this thing. Valkyrie flying machine. You imagine sitting on that? Sit right there. It's your seat on top of everything. Prop behind you, four-bladed prop. They have bicycle wheels, basically. Fabric wings. That is crazy. Really do have unique stuff here that you're not going to see anywhere else. It's just insane. Old motorcycles and planes. Like, these planes are pre-World War I. These are like pioneers of flight type stuff in here. It's crazy what they got. All the old engines and stuff. 1909 Thor motorcycle. And normally they're driving these around the whole time. Beautiful bike. I mean, look at this thing. 1909 this thing is. Look at this. Like wings with an engine, basically. Look. Model A's as far as you can see. People are starting to leave now. It's about 3 in the afternoon. So people will start to bug out and then I can leave. I don't want to disrupt the car show and air show with my big RV. So I'm going to wait till, you know, it's almost over. People are leaving. But man, look at all the cars and airplanes. I'm gonna grab me something to eat, I think, from one of these vendors. They got some like Cajun food and some Asian food. It looks pretty good. This is a famous World War I plane called a Fokker triplane. Have you ever heard of the Red Baron? This is what he flew. So they'll actually start this up a couple of times. I'll put a video in here of one of the times they started it up. But they'll actually start this plane up, and you can kind of get an idea of what it was like. All the oil smells and all the smoke. Pretty cool. So here's the bus I was telling you about. Takes people around. These guys over here actually camp in like old school tents, like period correct tents for the weekend. It's crazy. Guys, that pretty much sums up my weekend here. I had a great time hanging out with friends, doing a little off the grid camping. Used the water tank, the shower off the grid. I did bring a generator just in case I needed it. Didn't really need it though. It's a beautiful weekend, beautiful weather right now, as you can see. Man, really had a great weekend here. If you're in the area or like San Antonio, Austin, Houston area, I highly recommend coming to this thing. You'll see stuff that you've never seen before, and you're like, man, how did this guy get this stuff? So highly recommend it. If you want to support this kind of operation, like I said, it's a non-profit, kind of helps the volunteers keep this stuff going. Like I said, I'll put their website in the description below. Feel free to donate to them or donate your time, either one. It's pretty cool. They'll definitely take your help. So they do this biannually. They also have workshops, so come out and enjoy the stuff. They want you to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You know what to do. Subscribe, all the things. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.